Okay, so this is the well, I used to call it the chicken run garden. These tomatoes look rough. Like, I planted all my tomato seedlings and then it goes really hot. So some of these look nice and some of these look terrible. Really, really bad. These are my dwarf tomatoes. I am going to leave them and hope that they bounce back, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. Just leave the ones that are good, I guess, and replace these ones with peppers, because I can't just put like a regular tomato here. Like, these are dwarves and any regular tomato is going to get super duper tall. That is my flower garden just for the bees. And there's a rose I put in there back about last year. I wish that the open one was still here, but it fell apart. But it's really pretty. It's like this nice pink on the top side and like a peachy yellow on the bottom. It was a cutting that I rooted from a Pick Your Own farm that I went to. These are some seedlings I'm waiting. I want to plant these basils out. We'll get that done today. Over here is just some artemisia that's variegated, and some lamb's ear and trash bag for some reason, and some sedums. This is our Santa Rosa plum. We do actually have some plums on it this year, and it is really showing out as far as how much growth it's put on. Here are I've got some beans and some ground cherries and some onions, kind of like just right along the edge out here, and a cosmos. So those are looking pretty good. This is a bed where I have an asparagus back there that's fallen over. This is some sage. There's some Mexican marigold or Mexican tarragon, whatever you want to call it, back here, but that usually flowers more in the late summer and fall. Those are some potatoes that I found, these felt hampers for like $5 a piece at the thrift store. So I bought them, and I'm gonna like raise them up and fill them up with more dirt and see if we can get more potatoes. I don't really think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. This is my Serenity Rose, and these are my peppers. Like I said, I transplanted, and just about everything looks good, but some of them just really couldn't handle it. Like, that one looks rough. That one looks rough. This one's pretty much dead. I'll replace that one with one of those whenever I get there. So this bed is basically just dahlias and some cabbages left over. I threw some extra tomato plants along the back because they can be like tied up to this fence. And what is that called? Horse mint. It's a lemon kind of horse mint, and a zinnia, just extra zinnia I had. So I'm thinking I might put some peppers right here in the middle. We'll see. I'm not sure. These are some more of my pepper plants. That one right there is from some sweet pepper seeds my mom gave me. I want to see how that goes. I think most of these are Nata Penos and Anaheims. And wow, we got a weed eat. Blueberries are looking okay. Gotta clean up my mess from putting out plants. But some more peppers. I'll go through what kind of peppers they are later, because right now that could absolutely change, because some of them haven't made it. Like that one over there is totally empty, and I'm gonna have to replace it with something. So I'm gonna wait until I know what I'm putting. And the ones I replace it with, I have no labels on, so they're like just mystery peppers. I have no idea what they are. We'll find out together when they start producing peppers. This is another one where I've got ground cherries and some beans. That's the only bean that's come up so far. The other ones I reseeded, so hopefully they'll come up soon. And there's like a little feverfew right here, and onions everywhere. Not sedge everywhere. Okay. These are gladiolus along the back, and Babington leeks right here. And then this is Jerusalem artichoke. It will take up this whole area. It's like spread. This is just trash. I just haven't cleaned up before I did the store. Some more asparagus. I have planted out my sweet potatoes. These are Kerrygold sweet potatoes. I'm hoping they do really well. I've read really good reviews on them, so we'll see. These are goji berries. They're a little bit out of control. Hubs and I have a plan to put some more supports in here so we can do a little bit better job of being able to access and not have them take over everything. These are my tomatillos. They kind of struggled after the transplant, but see, here's my planting out trash. I gotta get that up. But they're doing okay. That one looks really rough. I don't know. We'll see. That one looks great. So we'll see. I think they're gonna bounce back. We've got a whole week full of like cooler temps and rainy days, and I think it's gonna do really well. That's a dahlia. It makes this beautiful red flower, and I just leave it there because it grows there and it's happy. And there's like a random marigold that I just need to get rid of. These are native persimmons. They make like about this big persimmon fruits, and we just found some hanging around. We were in the forest walking around in the woods, and we just grabbed a couple, and yeah, now we have all these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna give them away to people, go guerrilla garden them somewhere. I have no idea. All right, these are my eggplants. These ones are a little bit further along than these, but that I planted a little later. It's a different type. It's called Miyoto Nasa eggplant. So we'll see. Ooh, something's got a hold of that one. Anyway, there was some ants in here. I think they pretty much have left since I started watering regularly. So we'll see. These are my other tomatillos. They were just lonely and left over, so I put them here. They look rough, but I'm hoping for the best. We're gonna take this fence down and like weed eat all this crap back here, because this used to be the chicken run. We have moved the chickens, so now we just got a bunch of trash and accoutrement that we need to move. And I've turned the old chicken run into a big garden bed. So that's my hope. We'll see. These are some clematis. I'm actually going to put those obelisks up right here and plant them there. There was a chocolate vine planted back here, and if you know anything about those, they're super aggressive, and so I'm like still kind of pulling it up and making sure that it doesn't come back. But these are my Swiss chards that were in the towers, and I moved them. It wouldn't be one of my videos if the train didn't come by. And some calendula. That's a perennial sunflower that I bought, and so I mean, we'll see. Hopefully it is an actual perennial sunflower. I have planted, there's some weeds back here, but I have planted some hollyhocks here and here, and some leftover tomatoes here. I know this one is Marvel Mystery because it actually had a label, so I'm really kind of curious. It's supposed to be really prolific and give you lots of little cherry tomatoes, so we'll see. No idea what that is. Actually, I do. I think that's called Yipes Stripes, which is another cherry tomato. So we'll see what comes up if these grow and do well. This is the Aunt Lily's tree salad. It's a beautiful variegated hibiscus family plant, and so all of these leaves are like edible, and it will get really big in the summer, and it can handle the heat, and it's a really good hot weather green for you to try. If you're in like a really hot, humid area like me, this would be a good option for you to have some greens in the summer. And it's really trashy, ignore that part. They have beautiful have a beautiful rose. It looks bad right now, but I'm actually probably gonna cut that down a bit, and then it will put out another flush. And this is a hazelnut that struggled and now decided to take off this year, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I still call it the chicken run garden, but there's no chicken run anymore.